say. I don't feel the need to give such secrets away. You think maybe I need help? No, I know I'm right. I'm right. I'm just better off not listening to friends' advice. When they insist on knowing my bliss, I tell them this. When they want to know what the reason is, I only smile when I lie. Then I tell them why. Because your kiss is on my list. Because your kiss is on my list. Because your kiss is on my list of the best things in life. Because your kiss is on my list. Because your kiss I can't resist. Because your kiss is what I miss when I turn out the light. I'm going crazy, wondering what there is to really see. Did the night just take up your time? 'Cause it needs more to me. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing. I don't forget what I want, but I won't regret what I've done. Regret you, I couldn't go on. And if you insist on knowing my bliss, I'll tell you this. If you want to know what the reason is, I only smile when I lie, and I'll tell you why. Because your kiss is on the list. Because your kiss is on my list. Because your kiss is on my list of the best things in life. Because your kiss is on my list. Because your kiss I can't resist. Because your kiss is what I miss when I turn out the light. I really miss you, Because your kiss is on my list. Your kiss is on my list. Because your kiss is on my list of the best things in life. Because your kiss is on my list. Your kiss I can't resist. Because your kiss is what I miss when I turn out the light.
Hey.
It's not in the way that you hold me. It's not in the way you say you care. It's not in
welcome to Daywave. How you doing? I'm doing well. Hi, it's Tuesday. I'm tired. And tomorrow, I go to Vegas. I got so much shit to do, guys. It's ridiculous. But whatever, I'm here. This is my most important thing to do. My most important thing to do is to hang out with you ungrateful fucks. Nothing is more important than hanging out in the morning with fucking losers. Hi, guys. Thank you for being here. It is the morning. It is Tuesday. We're rocking out a little bit. Just crushing it. Just fucking crushing it. Let's do some stuff. What do you say? Why don't we do some things? Oh, recommendation. I want to give a recommendation. Check out Avenue 5 on HBO. It's a comedy. It's pretty good. Just my recommendation, especially if you're a fan of any sci-fi stuff. It's pretty good. I'd recommend watching it. Has the dude from House in it. Jared from Silicon Valley. Definitely. Shut the fuck up, Miami MILF. Jared. So, yeah, Avenue 5 is really good. I think it's funny. I like it. So check it out. There you go. There's a good recommendation. It's an easy watch, 30 minutes. Throw it on. It's not too big of a thinker. It's just a comedy. I definitely would recommend throwing it on if you're looking for something to watch. Okay. I haven't seen. I like Altered Carbon. I've seen the first season. I have not seen the second season on purpose. I have all the episodes downloaded for my flight to Vegas. That's what I will be. That's what I will be doing. Do you hear me? So don't ruin Altered Carbon for me. I don't understand why the second season of Altered Carbon's only 8 episodes and the first season was like 10 or 11. Weird. I like the first season, so if you're saying the second season's better, then I will really like the second season, but we'll see. We'll see. It'd also be really nice if Disney Plus finally came out with other stuff, because now that The Mandalorian's on, I mean, I don't really feel like watching old episodes of DuckTales, so can you guys put something out, please? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna check out Righteous Gems too. At the end of season 2, you find out his carbon was altered. Get right out of town. I love Ozarks. Looking forward to Ozarks as well. All you do is talk about TV. I don't care. I like to hang out with my friends in the morning, and there's nothing you could do about it. 4 hours to Vegas. No, not Spirit. Frontier. I would rather shoot myself in the head than take a Spirit flight. I fucking hate with the fucking fire of 1,000 suns Spirit Airlines. I promised myself 3 or 4 years ago, the last time I was on a Spirit flight, that I would never, ever, 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 ever fly Spirit. And so far I've kept that promise, and they tempt you. Oh, the Spirit Airlines tempt you. I don't know, maybe some of you guys don't have Spirit in your area, but it's one of those budget airlines. And look, Frontier's kind of a budget airline too. But there's only a couple direct flights to Vegas from Orlando. But at least Frontier is an actual airline. Spirit Airlines is a fucking Greyhound bus in the goddamn sky. Because you're like, you go to Spirit Airlines and you look at the prices and you're like, oh wow, it's like $20 to go to Vegas. And that seems great, right? $20 to go. Fuck yeah, $20. We'll go to Vegas. By the time you add your carry-on bag or a checked bag or picking your seat and all the bullshit, you're going to spend the same as fucking flying on a regular airline. And the service is terrible. Nobody on Spirit Airlines has ever been nice. Ever. Ever. Which is weird because I know a flight attendant. She's actually very nice in real life, but I think they're just as mad as you are having to be on a Spirit Airlines flight. It is the fucking worst. There's no leg room. The seats are like sitting on a bar stool for 4 hours. It's just the fucking worst. So any chance I can to take JetBlue anywhere, I will. There was just no good direct JetBlue flights from Orlando to Vegas. So the only flights for Vegas with JetBlue was a layover in New York, and I'm like, I'm not going to go north to go west. Sorry. And also the Spirit Airlines is like, it's so low rent to make money. Like they have ads like on the walls of the plane, which is so scummy. It's so shitty. They have ads on like the wall of the plane like you're in a fucking subway. It is just fucking terrible. Whatever. I got Frontier. I upgraded to the front row because I'm going to be comfortable. I already hate flying. I'm going to be on a plane for 4 hours and 40 minutes or some bullshit. I forgot exactly how long it was. So, and I was excited about my trip. And you know, we got a pretty decent place where we're staying at. And it turns out that my good friend, Miami Milf's going to be out there. And she's staying at the fucking Wynn, and I want to kill her. Because I'm like, oh, I got a cool little Airbnb. And then I look at the fucking Wynn, and it's like basically a butler woke her up in the morning. I want to fucking jump out of a window. It's just always being one-upped. It's just always being one-upped. I can't ever have nice things. It really is basically a hate crime, and I'm very angry. I'm so angry. I'm so fucking angry. But whatever, it's fine. What does it matter? It'll be fun. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'll be out there. I don't normally drink, but Daddy will be drinking on this trip. I've already made up my mind. It is happening. It is happening. Right. Let's, I have a donation.
Whoa!
Thank you,
Look
OJ's
at
White
that.
Bronco.
Keep this on the down low, but I got beer virus from getting a blowy from a gay man.
Well, now everybody
Interested
knows.
in buying an AC unit.
It's people know
It
now.
ain't the Tootsie Roll or the butterfly. We got a brand new dance for y'all to try. It's 1954, you know, so get on the floor and get down low. Let me see now. Let me see you get down
Fucking
low.
freak nasty.
Let me see now. Let me see you get down
The dip is better though.
Let me see,
Should have played the dip. Should have played the dip. Should have played the fucking dip. Anyway. Yeah, this is the last day wave of the week. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll do stuff when I'm out there, but I can't guarantee it because who fucking knows. But this will be the last day wave in the studio, in this studio of the week. I gotta pack all the fucking studio stuff. Everything's a problem. Everything's a goddamn problem. Anyway. I'll be in Vegas Wednesday, and I come back on a red eye on Sunday, which is also fucking great because I have 2 bags. I have to bring studio stuff with me, and the checkout of the place that I'm at is at 11 o'clock, right? But my flight's not till 11 p.m., so I have to lug around fucking luggage in Vegas for fucking a million hours. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. I don't know if I would travel right. Well, who fucking cares? If I get the coronavirus, I get the coronavirus. What are we going to do? What am I not going to fucking do the things I planned? I'm not going to fucking coronavirus. Who cares? Whatever. If I get sick, I get sick. Shit happens, right? I live in Orlando. I could get it here. Like, what's the difference? It's also a fucking hub of people. What am I going to sit in my house? Fucking collecting jars of piss? Fuck. Anyway. What's up, Thomas?
Hi, it's me, Thomas, and I work today 6 a.m. to 10. And today is Jessica Biel's birthday, but I don't think she's a singer-musician. If I go to Target and find, like, where is Jessica, like, what film is she in?
Why? Thomas has been really cranky lately. I hope he's all right. I don't want him to regress back to hand sanitizer blowing up. He's very cranky lately.
It's me, Thomas, and I work today 6 a.m. to 10.
Oh, and I love Jessica Biel. Yes, Jessica Biel could get it. Jessica Biel is like, you know, even now, but, you know, a few years ago when there was the whole, like, Jessica Alba or Jessica Biel thing. Biel all the way. I always chose Jessica Biel. Jessica Biel over Jessica Alba like a million times to one. It isn't even a fucking question. And nothing against Jessica Alba. Jessica Alba's hot. Not pretending Jessica Alba isn't hot, okay? Because don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. But Biel. Just Biel has I think, better body. It's just me.
And today is Jessica Biel's birthday, but I don't think she's a singer-musician. If I go to Target and find, like, where is Jessica, like, what film is she in? Not music, no.
I love Kate Beckinsale too. Hey, listen. Sorry, Thomas. This is important. I too love Kate Beckinsale. Kate Beckinsale's up there for me. If you're gonna make me choose between Jessica Biel in her prime and Kate Beckinsale in her prime, that is a very difficult decision, and I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it's not. Fuck, it's hard. I can't even pick. They're both number one. Two number one. You have two number ones.
Jessica Biel's birthday, but I don't think she's a singer-musician. If I go to Target and find, like, where is Jessica, like, what film is she in? Not music, no. What film is she in? So I think she's an actress. I don't think she's a singer, musician. Mm-hmm.
That's
and
right.
also,
You're right.
there is a part, like, where she was in her underwear. The rainbow panties, yes. That does, like, way back in the days, that did attract a man, yes. Mm-hmm. But now she's married. Jessica.
Way back in the day, that still attracts a man, Thomas. What are you talking about, my friend? What in the world are you talking about? Come on now. That still attracts a man. Look at that. You gonna tell me Jessica Alba looks better than that? I don't fucking think so. I don't fucking think so. Get out of here with that shit. Why don't we just do an easy show? Why don't we just look at hot women? I mean, it seems easier for me than putting forth effort. That's what David Bond does, and he fucking does great, doesn't he? Why would I even try? Nobody else does. And, you know, now looking at both. I'm going to pick. I think I'm going to pick Jessica Biel because I'm looking at some Kate Beckinsale. And Kate Beckinsale is hot. There's no denying it, but I think if you made me pick between the two, I'm gonna go Biel. I think I've made my decision. Thank you guys. Jessica Alba's not hot. We're gonna have a fight here, okay? If you like Jessica Alba, that's fine. You're wrong, but that's fine. But, you know, Kate Beckinsale, don't get me wrong, hot, but it's the butt, right? Like, that's where Biel wins. We have to agree that's where Biel wins. Anyway, we're talking about Thomas. Why are you guys distracting me with butts and stuff?
Good deals. But she's married now. Mm-hmm.
To Justin Timberlake.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And I might vote, like, in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. And
you might vote on what?
What else am I gonna say? Oh yeah, I work tomorrow 6 a.m. to 3. It'll be a full day, so I can prepare for my room. Mm-hmm. So I guess we're going. So I gotta get myself ready to work. So bye.
There's so many of you. Fucking thank you, Thomas. These chicks are 100 years old. How old is Jessica Biel? How old am I getting? Jessica Biel age. Jessica Biel is 38 years old. She's not that old. Jessica Biel's 1 year older than me. So go fuck yourself. And have you seen her? She's still hot. If you look at Jessica Biel now, she's still hot. I'm looking up Jessica Biel 2020. Let's see. All right, here we go. Here's one. This Jessica Biel 2020. All these women are 100 years old. You're 100 years old. This Jessica Biel now. Oh, wow, she looks terrible. Look how ugly Jessica Biel is. Shut up. Oh, look at her in a bikini. Look how disgusting Jessica Biel is. She's fucking... Why? Can I have anything fun? Huh? Royce has Latino genes. He looks 40 while he's not. I'm not 90. So let's see. I think Kate Beckinsale's okay. Fine, but here's why Kate Beckinsale loses, though. Kate Beckinsale dated fucking Pete Davidson, so that right there should take off like at least 1 point on her. She on purpose dated him. So I don't. Who's this guy that she's with? Is she with some sort of fucking? I don't understand Hollywood, man. I don't understand the people there. But don't get me wrong. Look, Kate Beckinsale looks hot in that picture. There's no denying it. But who the fuck is this Daniel Radcliffe character? Who is that guy standing next to her? Seriously, what the fuck is this? Fucking what? And how tall is he? 5'2"? It's not Charlie Chaplin. It does kind of look like a Charlie Chaplin, though, doesn't he? A limo driver. Man, fucking Kate Beckinsale, just fuck anybody, huh? Just anybody. She's at a wax museum. Joe Pesci's cousin. That's pretty funny. Shire folk. Are you implying that this gentleman's a hobbit? Are you implying it's a Make-A-Wish kid? Why would a Make-A-Wish kid have a mustache? You silly person. Beal has worth. Stop it. Stop it. Look, guys, we're all ugly here. Okay, so look, I understand I'm ugly, and I get that. That's fine. That's why I had to develop a personality. I mean, it was either that or kill myself, and I decided the personality part. Don't worry about it, though. Killing myself is still on the goddamn table. But let's not fucking pretend like Jessica, we're going to fucking break down Jessica Biel. Jessica, like I even said, Jessica Alba's still hot. I'm not saying she's not. But I really don't think that she has anything on the Beckinsales and the Beal of the world. I don't even know who's considered hot now. Margot Robbie, right? Like, I'm just trying to think of like modern day, the modern day version of these women, or like the Margot Robbies. Scarlett Johansson's getting up there. I don't know if she's still hot. Don't get me wrong, but Scarlett Johansson's she's not a young lady anymore, as it were, right? Fuck you, Lizzo. Fucking bring Lizzo in here, I'll kill you. Scarlett Johansson's hot. I get it, but she's not the young Scarlett. Like who's a young go hard? Who's a young go-hard? Jessica Simpson used to be hot, and now she looks like a fucking potato. It's so sad. Margot Robbie, yeah, I've seen that. I've seen the waist. Margot Robbie has like a man waist. I've seen. It doesn't matter. She's still hot. Stop. I get it, but I'm not gonna change my mind about Margot Robbie. I'll ask you this: even the women in this chat, would any of you turn down a night with Margot Robbie? Because I fucking doubt it. Gal Gadot is amazing. She's hot. Probably one of the most beautiful faces, I think. I'm a big fan of brunettes. Probably one of the most beautiful faces. But upon further inspection of Gal Gadot, and again, she is hot. No one's saying she's not. She kind of has no butt. Gal Gadot has like no butt, and that to me is the biggest. You know, I'm a spick, guys, through and through. I'm a spick through and through. butts are important to me. More important than boobs. It's how it goes. And don't get me wrong, like I said, Gal Gadot is beautiful. She's a beautiful woman, but, here, let's see. But. All right, let's see if we can make this one bigger. Not the greatest butt in the world. Not the greatest butt in the world. Yeah, she's Israeli. She Gal Gadot is definitely Jewish and Israeli for 100%. It's like a whole thing that they always talk about. So, Margot Robbie is hot. I'm not so big on blondes though. So, and don't get me wrong, she is hot, but meh in terms of other people. Scarlett Johansson, I think this is what the kids say, and you guys could help me out. There's a rockin' bod. Would you guys agree that she has a rockin' bod? Is that what the kid? I want to make sure that's what the kids say. I don't want to look like a fool. Let's check out some donations.
Whoa! Look at that.
Based Royce not falling for the clean-shaven menace. Beard chads rise up. No media.
I won't shave. I won't do it. Fuck you. All day with the beard. I don't have hair on my head. I have to have it somewhere.
Whoa!
Thank you,
Look
Zen.
at that.
Good morning, champion. Don't listen to those crazy people who say Jessica Biel hot. Oh, by the way, happy birthday.
Why does it have a problem saying isn't? It's very odd. I guess you have to put
Whoa!
is not.
Look at that.
Thank you, Q.
Lizzo's empowering curves will blot out the sun.
They will. Then we shall fight in the shade. Remember 300? That was a big deal. That was a big deal. Something else, and I want to see if I can get your guys' help here. I really do want to see if I can get your guys' help here. I'm gonna a picture that's been going around, and I need to know, is this photo real or did someone Photoshop it? Is this photo real or did someone Photoshop it? I'm very curious. This was I think AOC is speaking somewhere. This is real, right? Like when the flash caught her, you could see them fucking big old commie titties. Is this real? It's shopped, you think? It's photoshopped. Okay, cool. All right, because I was really worried. I was really worried that I was going to have to fucking become a communist, and I don't want to become a communist, guys. I don't know if you know this, but they weren't very nice to my people. It's fake. I've seen the original. That's why I ask you guys, because then I go around talking about it, and I look like a fool, and I don't want to look like a fool. All right, look, we got to move on. Keto diet is great. It really is. But it's been very hard to sleep on the keto. I've a lot of energy, but then I'm tired, but then I can't sleep. Whatever. Look, it's working. I'm very happy. Okay, I'm very happy. I'm definitely not as bloated, which is nice. Which is nice. Do I have the keto flu? I didn't get the keto flu this time. The last time I did the keto diet, I did get the keto flu, and I got it bad. This time, surprisingly, it was an easy one. I didn't. It really is for me. If any of you trying the keto diet, anyone trying the keto diet, it's very hit and miss with the keto flu. So the keto flu is like once you cut out carbs, your body responds with flu-like symptoms, and I mean, cough. I would get cough, and the worst symptoms for me when I got the keto flu last time I was doing the keto diet was achy, very achy, like my joints, like my knees and my shoulders would be very achy, like when you have a fever or flu. Well, that's probably why they call it the keto flu, but coughing, even an earache sometimes. It was really bad. I found that and it was only for like 3 days, so it sucks if you could get through it, but for like 3 days you feel like garbage. And you piss a lot for the first 3 days. You're losing a lot of water weight, so you're going to piss a lot. But I found that magnesium helps, like magnesium supplements seem to help with the achiness. But this time, like I was maybe 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks I've been on the keto diet, and surprisingly, no keto flu. And I'm in ketosis now. It's not going to happen now. It usually happens at the beginning. It's carb withdrawal. It really is. It's a sugar withdrawal. It's very weird how your body becomes super dependent on that. Did you consider you're bringing Corona to Vegas? Maybe. I don't care. It's not me. Fuck them. Fuck them. Heavy cream is very effective in limiting acidosis. It's like lube for your... Yeah, I do. I make my own sugar-free whipped cream. It works. It seems to work. But I've been doing keto for 2 months and lost 30 pounds. Yeah, it's for me. I mean, everybody, diets. I'm not one of these guys who's like, oh, yeah, this is the only thing that works. I think everybody's different diets work for different people. Keto, for me, seems to be the one that I feel the best on. So, whatever. I like it. And I don't really drink booze anyway, so... And I haven't been smoking weed, so I haven't been getting the munchies either, so I'm actually pretty good. And I got an air fryer. That thing is fucking dope. It makes my life so much easier with cooking shit, so... Don't tell me what to eat 400. This is America. Hey, this is America. You still eat fucking burgers and bacon, dog. You can't be on keto forever. I know. I know. I know how it works. Bang is keto. That's right. Yeah, you could be on the keto. So basically, you could be on it for like 3 months, give or take, and then you could probably take like a week off, and then you can get right back on it. And then start incorporating more vegetables and stuff like that. Look, man, it's what works for me. All right, I'm fucking trying. All right, you guys have been calling me fat for a really long time, and I know I am fat, so I'm trying something. What are you gonna do? I'm going to the gym, doing cardio, and I'm trying keto. I'm putting forth effort. What are you gonna shame me? Are you gonna shame me? In my home? All right, look, sorry, I am. Your brain does run a mile a minute when you're in fucking ketosis. It's a very weird feeling. It's a good feeling, but it is a weird feeling. All right. Dan Patrick, sports boomer, nice guy. He's just started YouTube live streaming. He's got 15,000 live viewers now with absolutely no mods. Yeah, but I like Dan Patrick. I won't go after Dan Patrick because I actually like Dan Patrick. So good for him. He's no monster. He's no monsters in the morning. So you leave Dan Patrick alone. We're not going to troll Dan Patrick. He's a funny dude. I like him. You leave him alone. Hey, let's watch something. What do you say? I am babbling. This is a film from 1941. YMCA. I already love it.
England. The date, 1844, 100 years ago.
Really? Wow, okay. Feels just like yesterday.
The Houses of Parliament, still under construction, rise lofty above the Thames embankment. Yet within sight and sound of so fair an exterior lies the spiritual poverty of dockside tavern and age-scarred tenement. Here in the heart of London lived 22-year-old George Williams, a farm boy from Somerset.
How did they get a camera back then? It's crazy. How did they pull this off?
Appalled by the vice and immorality he saw everywhere about him, Williams decided to act.
He started organizing in a German beer hall.
A group of 12 young dry goods clerks who felt much as he did. And on June 6, 1844, he called them to a special meeting. In great earnest and with prayer, they founded a society for the improvement of the spiritual condition of all young men engaged in London trades.
Amen. Amen, brother.
They decided to call this organization the Young Men's Christian Association.
And that organization will never be hijacked by a bunch of gay people. End of story. Good night, everybody.
The new movement spread rapidly. Young men in other English industrial centers began to form Christian associations of their own. The work expanded into Europe. And in 1855, the first World's Conference was held in Paris. As early as 1851, the association had crossed the Atlantic and was established first in Montreal and Boston.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy, there it is in Miami.
By the
The YMCA, now where you go to the gym for kind of cheap.
end of 3 decades, it
The YMCA, sometimes the pool's clean.
had covered the United States and
The
Canada.
YMCA, you really going to get in that hot tub?
Further still, it spread as dynamic leaders from both North America and Europe founded vigorous associations throughout the entire world. Till at last, by 1944, the red triangle symbolizing body, mind, and spirit
Illuminati, baby, triangle.
had become, next to the cross and crescent, the world's most widely used religious emblem. Main Street, USA.
Wow, that's where Main Street, USA is located. I thought it was located in Disney World, the Magic Kingdom.
1851, it was one room and a Bible class. Today, in town and city, great and small, the Y in America includes 1,300 separate associations. Nearly 3 million members all told, men and boys.
Men and boys. And don't worry about it, folks. Older gay men will not prey on young boys at this association. Not on our watch.
And what do they think of their associations? Well, why not let one of them speak for all?
You know, the Y's just about all things to all people.
Except for black people, which are not allowed. We segregate them to the back of the Y. And hopefully, some band in the 70s doesn't make a song about homosexuals having sex here.
But when you come to work in a strange town and you haven't got a friend, you first get to think of the Y as a sort of home away from home. Maybe somebody on the bus has given you a friendly steer. So you start down the street looking for it.
I love the whimsical music. I fucking love it.
The Y? Sure he knows. Just keep straight on ahead. And there it is. You're a little shy, maybe, but you walk on up the steps anyway, and you're hoping pretty hard they've got a room for you. So you go on up to the desk and ask.
Hello, do you have a room for me where I can have sex with men? I mean, work on my lats?
And they have got a room. Then a friendly sort of guy introduces himself, and he turns out to
This
be
is still even gay back then. They had rooms at the YMCA?
the Y secretary. And right
A male secretary? Now I've seen everything.
off, he makes you feel you belong here. Then he steers you upstairs to take a look at your room. It's a nice one, too. And you start thinking, I'm going to like it here.
I think I'm going to love it here. All these young, supple boys working out, hanging out with my friends.
Soon as everything's all shipshape, the secretary takes you in tow again. Right off, you start meeting new friends. By the time you get downstairs again and find your locker, you realize you're in a pretty good-sized place. Gosh, they've got a swell swimming pool. And you can get lessons from a real pro.
Definitely gay stuff going on here. Even back then, definitely gay stuff. It was gay all along.
But it's late in the afternoon now, and you've got a lot to tell the family. It's all about your finding a home away from home.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. Finding a home away from home.
Besides a room to sleep in, the new
You'll have plenty of men to fuck their butts.
Y member can get wholesome food and plenty of
Wholesome food? What the fuck is wholesome food? What's okay? Sorry. What's wholesome food? Is there degenerate food? What's degenerate food? I believe bananas are degenerate foods. It just makes me feel awkward eating a banana. But what are wholesome foods?
of it. No sitting off in a corner by yourself either. Rest, food, and exercise. For the everyday physical needs of life, just step in at the Y on Main Street, USA.
I'm there. Guys, what do you think? Wrestle around with some men at the Y? Huh? Look at this. This is awesome. You're wrestling around with some dudes at the Y. Guys being guys. Boys being boys.
Basketball, the most popular indoor sport in the world.
Black people will never take this over.
Invented by James Naismith, a Y secretary in the year 1891.
Oh, basketball was invented by a gay guy? That's pretty crazy.
In those days, the baskets were baskets, peach baskets. Hundreds of thousands have learned to swim in the 600 pools now operated by the association. I did myself.
Of
and
course
many
you did.
American fighting men today owe their lives to swimming lessons once received at a YMCA.
This is definitely for gays, even back then, right? I thought it was something new, but it still feels pretty gay.
Yes, getting ready for more fun. Boy and girl together help with decorations
A girl allowed at the YMCA? Ew! Icky vagina.
for a party. And the boy and girl together step through the paper heart as their shindig begins. The big reason why so many young people go to the Y is they have a good time there.
They have dances. This is ladies there. You bring your beards there. That way they don't catch on to your activities you do at the back room of the Y.
And so all over the country, they open their doors regularly to girls, too, for dances, co-ed swims, and a dozen other special events.
To clean the kitchen, mop the floors, and make dinner for the boys.
You'll see teenage kids, older boys in the armed forces, and even mother and dad sometimes. The whole family's welcome, and the whole family comes to share in the fun. There's a bar at this party, too.
Whoa, huh? Little frisky. You know what I'm seeing? You know what I'm not seeing? Black people.
For soft drinks, a Coke bar.
Oh, it's soft drinks. It's not booze. It's just Coca-Cola, which used to have cocaine in it.
And you see that young man? Well,
He's a faggot. Even for our standards.
you'll see him here, too, in this board of directors meeting. There's a lot of fun goes on at the Y, but somebody's got to work pretty hard to arrange for it all. Now you take our friend of the Coke bar. He's telling them about plans for this summer at the local Y camp.
I've been to parties that have Coke bars, but it wasn't that kind of Coke.
So kids like these can spend fine, healthy summers out of doors. What are they doing now? Well, these youngsters are celebrating the Mystic Candle service of their induction into a Gray Y club.
Masonic. Mystic candle ceremony. Illuminati. Luciferian. Luciferian. You have to do the I, right? Luciferian. Masonic candle ceremony. Guys, scared yet?
Bravely they performed the rites. They didn't come here to have their characters formed, but that's what is happening. Let the directors meet all they want, just so long as the kids hold their powwows about camp, too. With camp due to open almost any day now, boys of this international club who attended last year drum up interest among prospective newcomers. Their leader sets up a screen.
Well, they'll screen videos of young boys playing. It's totally normal back then.
The lights are dim, and the story of a perfect summer begins to unwind.
There we are. That's Billy Johnson got the tiller. You ever sailed? Boy, you'll love it.
Don't go on the boat with Uncle David.
See that? That's a race. Sure, sailing race at camp every week.
This is what they took from us.
Gee, I can feel that water right now.
Okay, it's getting awkward here.
You can go swimming twice a day. Even more than that if you want to, I guess.
That's how much swimming do you need? What are you, fucking Aquaman?
And if you don't know how to swim, we teach you. Sure, that's easy.
Sure, couple kids will die, but who cares?
Easy.
Whimsical AF, guys. This music is whimsical AF.
And then comes chow. You're so darn hungry you could eat a tadpole. Look at old
Hey, fat kid, you dropped your meatball. What am I saying? That was probably me.
Sam there trying to bounce a meatball. That's when it's time to get your mail, when you run like that. And then you have a little time all to yourself to read your letter from home.
And then they take it away and they say, if you tell, you'll get in trouble too.
Or maybe you wash dishes. Oh, sure, there's lots of work to be done. Gotta keep things clean and neat at camp.
Kind of regretting letting black kids in now, aren't you?
We got a wonderful victory garden, too. Say, you ever pick beans?
No, I can't say that I have, Billy. I can't say that I have.
No, you will.
You threatening me? I don't want to go now. You tell me I have to go here and do work? I don't want to work. It sounds terrible.
You see that funny-looking guy in his birthday suit?
What the actual fuck is this?
It's me. What are we doing? Getting ready for the sacred Indian fire ceremony.
What the actual fuck is this? Holy shit, dude. This is fucking weird, man. Are you fucking kidding me right now? And this was okay? What the fuck? And I love how the fucking the YMCA has always been fucking creepy place with pedophiles. Jesus fucking Christ. Did they paint them? Did they paint like fucking red face? It's not only that they did this, is they were proud of it, and they put in this promotional video. They were proud of this. He's fucking wearing blackface just like Indians. What the fuck, man?
And trained in
Oh, and now just a volleyball. We're not going to pretend you had an entire weird fucking blood sacrifice ritual. No, fuck that. Now but they also have volleyball.
sports. Every guy gets to be on a team. And on Sunday, every guy goes to chapel. That's a bunch of our leaders. They're listening to Chief, our camp director, and he's telling them how to keep us quiet at night.
Man, maybe we look back fondly on these times incorrectly. A lot of weird-ass shit going on back then, too, man. We just look back fondly like it was, oh, this is awesome. Was it, though? Nothing happened to me on the cruise. I was almost molested on a cruise ship. Come on.
You sure got a treat in store this summer, going to our camp.
In the city as well.
You're viewing yesterday with today's moral lens. I mean, maybe, I get it, but there weren't pedophiles yesterday. There weren't pedophiles in the 40s. I kind of feel like there were. I remember, like, in the 40s and stuff, there were fucking dudes that married 13-year-old girls, and it was perfect. Like, fucking 30-year-old dudes that would marry 13-year-old girls, and it was no fucking problem. But there's something weird to me. I mean, maybe not to you, but the fucking getting naked with a bunch of other young boys putting on red face. The red face doesn't bother me. Like, that's honestly, out of the whole thing, I don't care about that. That's just them dressing up like cowboys and Indians. I don't give a shit about that. But it's kind of weird doing a fire ritual. You're going to tell me that these kids weren't getting fucking diddled? Come on.
Well as at camp, the instruction and training of leaders is a daily activity. For the
There's always been pedophiles. The only societies that really stamp those out are traditional Christians. This is a young men's Christians academy. This is literally a Christian organization.
Y knows that its entire program depends now and will depend largely on its ability to develop the qualities of true leadership in those of its young men who must carry the movement forward. Here a Y secretary instructs a group of men who are about to receive their first experience as club leaders for younger boys, grade school kids of the Gray Y. At George Williams College in Chicago and Springfield College in Massachusetts, the Y has developed two splendid schools where secretary...
Is that a black guy? Was that sorry, I missed something.
The program depends now and will depend largely on its ability to develop the qualities of true leadership in those of its young men who must carry the movement forward. Here a Y secretary instructs a group of men who are about to receive their first experience as club leaders for younger boys, grade school kids of the Gray Y. At George Williams College in Chicago and Springfield College in Massachusetts, the Y has developed two splendid schools where secretaries themselves are trained.
So, like, separate but equal schools?
Graduate secretaries meet their fellow secretaries at the YWCA. Business at hand, to work out...
Oh, so the young women's... How come the YWCAs don't exist anymore?
...plans for one of their many joint services.
Women's votes don't count, though.
Young men and women of the same community, planning and working together to make that community a better place in which to live.
Shut up, Susie. Nobody gives a shit what you think. Go get the boys some coffee.
Public affairs forums have been developed by the Y throughout America in a common effort to build better citizenship through greater...
Let's get through some donations here. And I got to do some fair use stuff anyway. Let me just get through some of these. And then we'll keep going with this wonderful video.
Whoa!
Thank you, W. Lawson.
Are you going to remember us when you lose all the weight and start dating hot models and crush and puss with your CTE friends?
No. I'll be honest with you, I'm not. The answer is no.
Whoa! Look at Dave.
Take this and spend it on nickel slots at the Golden Gate on Fremont. If you win, just give me 20 of your winnings.
That seems fair. You're on, bud. I will do that.
Whoa! Look at Dave.
State-sponsored pedos. Democrat communist pedophile.
All right. Man, you're not wrong. Back to the movie.
Knowledge. Sunday morning in spring, and young men leave the Y to commune in the greatest fellowship of all. Here, men far from home find open the friendly doors of the church and meet with the same warm friendliness and hospitality which they knew back home. Dinner with us? Thank you, ma'am. So they sit down with a real family to a real Sunday dinner.
Nice.
And they are strangers here no longer, but friends.
There's every reason why we should be friendly to those young men at the Y.
Because they're probably getting molested and they need friends?
Just think of all they do for us.
Like what?
Now, you take their work with our boys. Soon as school's over, the kids meet their gray Y club leader. And as long as he's with them, we mothers don't have a worry.
Maybe you should worry. Maybe you should have been maybe just a little bit worried. Maybe just a tiny bit worried.
Some days they ride over to one of the boys' houses for a club meeting inside.
Probably shouldn't have do that.
Yes, and I like the way the leader and his boys open the meeting with prayer. Then the secretary reads the minutes of their last meeting, and the boys get down to business. Of course, I must say it always seems as if one of the most important parts of that business is eating. It's all right, I won't say a word.
Donuts? Homemade? I'm in.
Then you take some of their other work, especially what the older boys are doing. Why, I know where they've spent more hours than you can count, working to make those paper disposal bags for the hospital.
And then after that, they go outside and they beat minorities with sticks. That's right, folks. Keep your neighborhood clean. YMCA.
And there was that day last week, too, when they went all over town to collect musical instruments. Going to send those instruments down to the center where the Y will ship them overseas to prisoners of war.
POWs are allowed to receive instruments and presents? Like if you're a POW, you're allowed to receive gifts? I don't think that's how that works. I was never a POW, guys, but I'm just wondering.
Every day, in a dozen different ways, little and big.
You're doing it wrong. You got to flip the hand the other way. You're close, though.
These Y boys are helping their country. Real Americans they are, and the hope of us all.
These high school boys call their clubs High Y. There are 7,000 of these clubs.
That's the game that you play in Miami where you gamble on, where it's like a ball and you have like a little hook, boomerang hook thing on your hand and you throw it. Right? I've seen that before in like Miami Vice and stuff.
7,000 examples of democracy in action. In the classroom of their high school, an election takes place. Delegates are being chosen to represent the group at a youth assembly. Here in a state capital, the young
High lie. That was close.
people themselves take over for a day the actual responsibilities of government.
I want to tell you why we shouldn't allow integration in our club. Right now, look how well we dress.
Now it's time for work. But next day, it's time for play.
Finally. Time to play with the boys.
A group of high Y boys enjoy a ski outing in the mountains.
Say it was the right time to walk away, but dreaming takes you nowhere. It's time to play. Body's working overtime, money don't matter. Time keeps ticking, someone's on the mind, on the mind. I'm moving in slow motion. Feels so good.
Way better. This is way better.
Strange anticipation. Knocking on wood. Body's working overtime. It's manic, it's man. All that matters is baby who's ahead in the game. Body's always the same. Playing with the boys. Staying, playing with the boys. After chasing sunsets, one loud simple joy, playing with the boys.
They should have let me. They should have let me do the commercial for them. I would have done it so much better if they would have if I had been alive back then and Kenny Loggins was alive back then, this would have been perfect.
Ski outing in the mountains.
I don't know why they wear t-shirts and shorts on the mountain in the snow. I couldn't tell you. I feel like you'd be cold.
It's high, wide, and handsome way up here, with plenty of fun for
Handsome?
expert
It's
and
handsome?
scissor bill alike.
It's fucking handsome?
The American Y has always taken special interest in the welfare of young men at college.
Thank God. Skull and bones, baby.
Today, its student branches work closely with youth and universities from coast to coast. College Y secretaries lend a willing ear to students' personal problems of all sorts, advising, guiding, giving help where
Whoa, hey. I think there's been a mistake, folks.
help is needed. And for those who would find constant renewal of their faith in the worship of God, the Young Men's Christian Association conducts frequent religious services.
My name's Frank Parker, and that's my city, you see.
That's Parker City, USA?
Not so long ago, I was working as a draftsman in this factory. I never got the...
Don't say factory. Then a Bruce Springsteen song's going to start. And it's going to be this whole thing. And I don't want to hear a Bruce Springsteen song or fucking Billy Joel song.
chance to go to college myself, but the Y had an answer for me, too. The manager knew I wanted to get along in the world, and he was the one who told me about it. He said, "There's a Y Industrial College in the city. Why don't you drop by and see what they have to offer?" I did that same day. I found they had plenty to offer. And right then and there, I signed up for an engineering course. There are
Hey, at least getting a technical degree. You got to give him that much. Just in time for the war.
scores of Y schools and colleges like this, and I'd like to put in a good word for them all. I finished that course of mine 2 weeks ago, and now I'm working out there at my war plant as a full-fledged engineer.
Yeah, you're right. This just looks like an America First meeting.
As far back as 1872 in Cleveland, the first YMCA for railroad men was opened. This is perhaps one of the association's lesser-known divisions.
The YMCA had railroad men. This, again, now it's just a place where black kids go and play basketball.
Yet today, more than 100,000 employees of 50 railroads in the United States and Canada are provided by the Y with much the same services as those offered by the more usual types of associations.
Smoke a pipe, play some pool with the boys. I'm all in. Smoke a cigarette, play some checkers.
Similar in many ways to the railroad Ys are YMCAs offering services to other industrial workers in a score of fields. Round the clock, Y doors are open to all. Antedating even the railroad Ys was the association's first work for and with the Negroes.
And here we are. And here we are. Segra working with the Negroes. Working with the Negroes.
Offering services to other industrial workers in a score of fields. Round the clock, Y doors are open to all. Antedating even the railroad Ys was the association's first work for and with the Negroes. Begun in 1853.
With the what? With the what?
Round the clock, Y doors are open to all. Antedating even the railroad Ys was the association's first work for and with the Negroes. Begun in 1853, it has today reached a point where 71 associations of their own, besides hundreds of other Ys,
oh boy,
serve the colored people of America.
Oh boy, they're serving the colored people of America in this one. Oh boy.
America.
Look at that buff. Look at that buff black guy. You know how fucking Blake Griffin over here. You know how black people are really into fencing. I feel like this that we're making a mistake here. I feel like this is good that they're working with them, but I feel like that we need some music. I feel like the music they're playing isn't as good as it should be for what they're doing. So I'm gonna help them out. This is just free. This is on me.
Yeah. Nigga. I'm 100% nigga. Nigga. I'm 200% nigga. Nigga. Why do police hate niggas? Nigga. The haters cause our dicks is bigger. Nigga. Why do you call yourself a nigga? Nigga. Cause I'm a motherfucking nigga. Nigga. Why you drink so much beer? Nigga. I don't drink beer, I drink more liquor.
Did that help? I'm not sure. Did that help? All right. Sorry, guys. I was being a little silly. I was making a jokey poo. Chucking $25. Thank you, sir. Just dropping by a bit of gambling cash for Vegas. Putting it all on black.
Their own, besides hundreds of other Ys, serve the colored people of America. Not only health, but talent too may be developed. In art classes and hobby clubs, even the youngest boys find their chance for self-expression. For years, the Y has pioneered in the fields of vocational counseling and job placement.
Nice.
Anticipating the post-war needs of veterans, such work is today being developed with even greater emphasis than before. Already, thousands of men demobilized from the armed forces have been helped. On the basis of interviews and tests designed to discover their natural abilities, these men are being directed into the occupations in which they are the most likely to succeed. For those who continue in the army,
I'm going to be a womanizer. What about you? I'm going to be an alcoholic and hide my feelings from my kids.
and Navy, there is the USO, with a record of service to soldiers and sailors which commenced in the war between the states. The YMCA is today one of 6 agencies responsible for the USO's total program.
Get 'em, boys.
In 450 separate USO clubs and units, the association offers many an attraction. And in the Ys themselves, every night, servicemen by the thousand find lodging clean, cheap, and comfortable.
I wouldn't say that looks comfortable. That's a fucking cot.
In small towns and villages as well as in cities, the YMCA is an integral part of community life.
Hell yeah, bro.
Where no modern building is available for Y meetings, well, what's wrong with a local firehouse? A group of men and women listen to Russell Durgan.
The Russell Durgan? How did they get Russell Durgan? How does listen, let me tell you, Russell Durgan should be selling out arenas, and he's talking at a Y? I just have one question. Who the fuck is Russell Durgan?
Who has spent 20 years overseas helping develop the Y's World Service Program.
Now, see what the Y is doing in China, for instance. For 55 years, workers from North American Ys have pioneered the association in distant lands as a world service. The first secretary went to China in 1895.
Oh, you could tell. It's very Chinesey.
In peacetime there, and later in war...
Oh, ching chong chong, tong tang tang. I'm very fluent in fucking Chinese or whatever they're at.
It has helped millions.
This is when Asians weren't afraid to be Asians, folks. This is when Asians weren't afraid to be stereotypical Asians, folks.
And today, hundreds of able Chinese secretaries, even under the terrific handicaps imposed by the war with Japan,
by being Chinese, for example,
are strengthening and expanding the movement among their own people. Their work for boys is as widespread as aid to the troops. For these youngsters are China's every hope and promise, not for winning the war, but the peace. Then there's South America. In Peru...
Fucking gross.
Here, the Y has been working effectively for many years. This is Uruguay.
You're gay. Fucking dare you.
Boys and the beautiful distant skyline of Montevideo.
That's beautiful. And that's a skyline?
And in the city itself is a fine, modern Y.
Been there, bud.
Wait, young man, you've got a lot to lose at the...
What? Are you fat shaming? I feel personally attacked, first off, but are you fat shaming this boy?
Wait, young man, you've got a lot to lose at the Y. Otherwise, the association offers you much to gain.
Why you gotta shit on little fatty? That little fatty was me. Why you gotta shit on little fatty fat? That's not right, guys.
In fine family summer camps like this, for instance. The Y in Rio. Here, the YMCA operates schools. And in Buenos Aires, capital of the Argentine, you find one of the largest and most beautiful Ys in the world.
It's Masonic. It's Masonic, you could tell. Look at the triangle.
And so the work goes forward. In 8 countries of South and Central America, you will find the Y at work with the people. To the north, the port of Halifax in Canada, and soldiers gather for fun at the Y hostel.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. Don't ask, don't tell, right, boys?
The same thing goes on in England, too, where in hundreds of canteens, British Ys aid servicemen. A YT car, serving volunteer firefighters of blitz-torn London.
Nice.
Traveling libraries, too, are a favorite Y service to British soldiers. Moving from post to post along the dusty English lanes, they carry
everything back. You had to pander to the war people, no matter what you were doing.
Thousands of volumes daily to Tommy Atkins. The Y is today doing its work of world service as one of many splendid organizations, like these, serving youth. For these are the boys who shall tomorrow inherit the earth. Let us all work together to make them strong in body and generous in thought and deed, so that the world of the future may be made by them a better world. Yes, young men, we do put our hopes in you. Of every race and creed and nation, your dream today is the ancient dream of humanity, the dream of true brotherhood among men. Let us work with good faith and strong hearts to make that dream become a living.
It's weird that they put this song in at the end. I wouldn't think they'd have access to it. It wasn't created for 30 more years.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man, 'cause you're in a new town. There's no need to be unhappy. Young man, there's a place you can go. I said, young man, when you're short on your dough, you can stay there. And I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at
I feel like I'm on a cruise.
Let us work with good faith and strong hearts to make that dream become a living reality. God speed you, young men of tomorrow.
Does anybody else feel patriotic? Does anybody else feel patriotic? Because I sure as fuck do. Because I sure as fuck do. All right, let's check out some donations here.
Whoa! Look at that.
Good morning, my favorite Pakistani. I am an hour behind and I am confirming your Alba Beal statement.
Thank you.
That being said, the surprise winner with age is Carrie Russell. See you in 50 minutes.
Carrie Russell's all right. It's not really my cup of tea, but I hear you.
Feels like Crowder origin story.
It does, except this would be in, well, it wasn't Montreal, so that actually makes sense. All right, let's move on. Shall we? All right, so check out this video. So this dude is at a grocery store, right? And it's one of those grocery stores where they, most grocery stores do this. They have a bakery section, and they have, rolls and stuff like that. Like bagels and shit like that you could pick out. And if you've ever been to one of those things, it's like 7-Eleven has it too. So, they have either tongs or like a wax paper that you grab what you want. So you don't touch it with your filthy, disgusting, dirty Puerto Rican hands. And you grab your rolls and you put them in your bag. And then you're on your way. You're on your way. So let's check this out. So let me see. Let me refresh because I don't know if that might just be the shitty quality. No, there we go. That's better. So this guy is grabbing the bagels at, I guess, a cartoon fucking bakery because it's Acme. Wile E. Coyote was there. He's grabbing the bagels with his hands and the rolls with his hands, smelling them, and then putting them in the bag. See? But then he's putting them back.
Yo, bro. Yeah, you're supposed to use the wax paper when you touch the rolls.
Ain't no fucking wax paper. Who the fuck are you?
I'm Roll Patrol, dude. No, but seriously, you're supposed to use the wax paper and you're sniffing them and then you're touching them and you're putting them back.
They smell like shit. I don't want them fucking things.
They smell like shit?
Yeah.
Look, just do me a favor. Just pick up the ones you touched and buy them because I don't know where your dick beater's been.
Yeah. I don't know if Roll Patrol's real. Is this video real? Whether they really are at a bakery. So even if it's fake, this nigga's touching fucking bagels and throwing them back. So it's fake and the guy's disgusting, or it's real and the guy's disgusting. All fake videos on that guy's channel. All right. Do you have to fucking yell at me? I look at, you saw how I figured it out on my own without you screaming at me about it? Jesus fucking Christ. It might be fake. It's still even if it's fake, he is still actually grabbing these bagels with his hands, whether it's for a bit, whether it's for YouTube, or whether it's real, he's still fucking touching the bagels. It's still fucking disgusting. Yeah, give me a second. I'll figure it out on my own, bud.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, he's trying not to laugh. I think this is fake.
Listen, cuz pick them the fuck up.
He's trying not to laugh. This is definitely fake.
And put them in your bag, or I'm going to even you up.
This is. I mean, the internet was a goddamn mistake. Swear to God.
Ain't gonna even shit up.
I'm telling you right now, I'm going to even you the fuck up.
All right.
I'm not kidding. Pick them up. It's disgusting.
I know. My bad.
Use the wax paper next time.
Yeah. Yeah, fake. Yeah, I'm gonna go with fake here. This is fake. I'll even you up, boy. Hey, you better stop. Get your damn hands off of her, or I'll even you up. Do you want to be evened up, bud? I don't fucking think so. Not by me. Not by me, you don't. Yeah, that's definitely fake and gay. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. That video is fake. It's somebody else trying to get another viral thing going. It's what always happens. All right. Cash. Look, I'm trying to get her on the show. She emailed me. She said she was sick. She's sorry. She apologized. She was like, oh, can I be on Thursday? And I said, not Thursday. I'll be in Vegas. So we're going to try to get Cash on, our gang stalked friend Cash on. Hopefully next week. That's what we're working on. I'm doing my best. It's on top of her being a crazy gang stalk person. She's a woman and a former exotic dancer, current escort. So as you can imagine, all those things are detrimental to her keeping a schedule. But let's see what Cash has to say.
Hey guys, it's Cash, and I am feeling better. So I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys a little bit more about directed energy weapons and how they work. I was
losing sleep over this.
Alongside gang stalking. So directed energy weapons, there's something that I did not look into right away when I first learned about my gang stalking targeting experience. because I wanted to get an understanding of what the gang stalking was. I didn't want to read too much into directed energy weapons and the voice to skull and all that stuff that other people that say that they're being targeted were talking about. I just kind of wanted to just let things unfold and then look into them.
Right, because, when I think of somebody that's an expert in, energy fields, I think of Cash, former exotic dancer, current escort.
So after my experience in Cuba, I started looking into more of the
So you Googled it, and you went to forums about gang stalking?
directed energy weapons, just because the experience that I had was just so unique and so different from just regular gang stalking that I had experienced in Miami. So I just kind of wanted to get a better understanding. And so with directed energy weapons, so the thing that the main goal of using directed energy on a targeted individual is to get them to act aggressively. So that's how it links with the gang stalking.
So directed energy weapons, they make you crazy and give you PMS and make you hit your boyfriend and then call the police and then you punch yourself in the eye and pretend he hit you so he goes to jail. Am I close?
So when you're being gang stalked and you're seeing these people over and over again, and they're doing different things, street theater, maybe saying NLP words, whatever, the directed energy is supposed to get you in an aggravated state, and you can almost feel it, like you get hot.
Like talking to you for 5 minutes or deciding where you want to go to dinner. I hear you.
It gets you in an aggravated state to where you could act out against these people. So that's what they want. They want the targeted individual to act out. Now, there's been times where I've been sitting in my apartment doing absolutely nothing, just watching TV, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I would get just really, really aggravated, super aggravated.
Yeah, it's PMS. It happens. Ladies in the chat can help you out with that. Take a fucking Motrin and chill the fuck out. It's your period's coming, honey, and that's usually what happens. You get angry, you get moody, you'll break out a little bit, you bloat.
And that was most likely because of directed energy. Now, I've heard different things. I've heard that they'll send directed energy out on a whole area, and that can be done. Or they have a computer and a small machine, and they can just send directed energy.
Where did you learn this from? What scientific source are you? Was it Neil deGrasse Tyson? I'm just curious what scientific source you have for this.
At an individual. Then I've also heard that there's small handheld devices that they use in doctors' offices on targeted individuals to
That was a thermometer. They were checking your temperature.
to get them aggressive in the doctor's office and make them have a reaction right there in the doctor's office. And those are small handheld.
1 hot minute. They actually send the directed energy every 28 days for some reason. It's really weird. They're very specific. And then she bleeds out of her vagina.
Things that someone just comes in with and then aggravates the person with the directed energy and triggers them somehow with the gang stalking, and then hopefully, acting out. And that's the place where a lot of gang stalking happens, is in doctors' offices, right there in the doctor's office, because what a better place to get a reaction out of a targeted.
And what are doctors? Jews. So it makes perfect sense. You go to the doctor's office, they're checking you for the flu. What they're really doing is they're hitting you with directed energy weapons, and they're making you cranky. This stuff makes sense, guys. You have to look into it. Go to gangstalkingistotallyreal.biz. You go to that site there, they have a forum. You check it out. It's insane. It's insane. Targeted Individual 69 was posting about it the other day. It's fucking crazy.
Individual than in the psychiatrist, doctor's office, wherever it may be. So, with my experience in Cuba,
it's pronounced Cuba?
That was directed energy to kill, basically.
Wait. They were directing energy for you to kill Cash, please don't kill somebody. At least come on my show before you do.
It was a lot. They were trying to get me. I don't know what they were trying to get me to do. freak out on these people. I was
Bipolar, I think. Yeah, I think bipolar's right. I think you guys may be right. This is a bipolar or borderline. It's fucking. Woof.
in their home. Could you imagine me in a Cuban jail?
Yes. Yes, I can. I dream about it every night.
I couldn't. That would be.
And then I'm like the warden, and I'm like, how badly do you want to get out? And it's a whole sex thing. But whatever. We all have our own little things that we do to cope.
Absolutely horrendous. But I don't know. I was getting hit with something that explains the body tingles and the tetanus. So, have I ever experienced it in Miami? Yes. I didn't know what it was, and this was just.
Brave Bigot, how long do you think she'll go on the call before hanging up? She'll stay on as long as I want her. She's not going to hang up. I'm telling you. I know this might surprise you, but I'm pretty good at talking to these kinds of people. It's okay. Trust me. She'll stay on, and I've already read her. I've already got her down to a T. She's going to want to talk for a while, and she's going to want to get her point across, and she's not going to want to bail or hang up because she needs the attention. This woman used to show her tits for dollars. I think I'll be all right.
Just at the time where I had woken up or had my spiritual awakening or had been activated, as they call it, in that community. So I didn't think anything of it when I first felt it on the left side of my body.
You're having a stroke. Please go to one of those doctors. I know you're worried they're gang stalking you, but I would probably go. That sounds like you're having a stroke.
But this woman kept walking past me, and this happened in Midtown Miami.
Wow, a woman walking in Midtown Miami? Now I've heard everything.
It's a very dense, popular place for people to go. A lot of families targeting people.
So families that were hanging out in one of the biggest tourist spots in the country, Miami, are targeting you. Why in the world doesn't anybody believe her?
There. So this woman is walking back and forth probably 3 or 4 times.
Have you thought that maybe she was lost?
Tingling sensation on just the left
Have
side
you thought
of my
that
body.
maybe she was
And
lost?
It was just, I never felt that feeling before.
Did you think about
but
that?
I had just woken up or whatever you want to call it, whatever terminology that you want to put on it. So I just equated it as spiritual chills.
As what?
So I didn't think
spiritual
really
chills?
too much
the
of it.
Fuck are spiritual
but now,
chills?
Thinking about it, being out in the open, because I was eating outside, out in the open, and then that woman walking past, that was supposed to maybe aggravate me.
No, maybe she was lost. Maybe she was fucking lost.
And get me to act out towards this older woman that, you know, I think she knew what she was doing. She seemed like she knew what she was doing, but if I would have said something to her and acted out aggressively,
Yeah, you would have looked crazy.
She could have just said that she was getting her exercise or...
Yeah, or, you know, walking around looking for a store, or maybe looking for a friend, or, you know, the normal things that probably happen in everyday life, Cash. Jesus.
Whatever you do, because it's a shopping center, too.
Yeah, she was probably shopping.
So that was one instance where I did feel the directed energy. And then, of course, Cuba. And then I think that there were several instances in my home that directed energy was used on me. And then also with Instagram and things like that, like relating to the stalking.
She has Instagram? Hold on, I have not. Let's see if we find her. We'll keep playing. Let's see if I can
Gang
find her.
stalking. My Instagram always was being looked at by whoever's in charge of the gang stalking. And then things would play out into my reality. So if I was having like a really bad day or like aggravated or something and I posted something, I would see people, because I have a video actually about this kid that I snapped on with the skateboard. He was skateboarding, almost hit my dog and just going around, and he was just up to no good. And I have a video snapping on this kid. Now, anytime that I would post anything aggressive or anything like I was having a bad day, I would go outside and I would see that kid And like he would act like nothing happened, and it was just so weird. I don't know if he was like autistic or, you know.
So you were yelling at an autistic kid that was skateboarding around you, and you feel good about yourself because it's not your fault. Just typical woman. You're not responsible for any of your fucking actions. It was targeted, directed energy weapons, not the fact that maybe you could kind of just be a cunt.
Had like some type of disability, but every time I saw him, he just acted like nothing happened, like he didn't remember what happened. And it was,
Probably because he's disabled.
it was just really bizarre.
Yeah, I know. He was the fucking crazy. Not you though. You're all there, Cash.
It's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's what directed energy weapons are used for. They're used to make a targeted individual, put them in an aggressive state, and act out against the people that are carrying out the gang stalking or the psychological trigger verifications. So that's all I have to say for today. I hope that everybody has a wonderful evening. And I know I never do videos at night, but it is nighttime.
Yeah, thanks, Thomas Murphy. We figured it out.
I hope that everybody has a wonderful evening, and God bless.
Yeah, God bless. You're yelling at autistic children and you're saying God bless. Fuck is wrong with you, lady? I'm trying really hard to get her on. I promise you. I promise you I'm trying really hard to get her on. Okay? What is this? There is the comment section on her videos are. My favorite comment is, you have a massive forehead and small eyes. Wow, this is pretty mean. I went into the comments. You have a massive forehead and small eyes. What are you kidding me? Please look in the mirror. I've never seen an internet troll actually look like a troll. Top fake, if you ever came across one. Get off the computer and do something with yours. Oh, she's fighting with people online. This is great. Proof that I've ever seen it. Rachel Evans, proof that anyone can sit behind a computer and troll. Wow, she went back and forth for a while. Look at this. Look at this. It must be the directed energy weapons. I was extremely depressed while I was in Miami. Look at my videos right before I left. I have anxiety, so I'm always very anxious. Yeah, no, that's what anxiety is. I have no idea who you are, but I can tell you watch this one. TI videos, and they planted to trigger piece in his luggage for me to make me think he was stalking me. This proper tactic they use. They don't want you to know. This look at this. I feel bad for the next guy that puts his dick in this thing. It's not gonna be fun. It is not gonna be fun.
Whoa! Look at that.
Why did that mobile library have 20 copies of Mein Kampf? Weird.
Because it was the best mobile library ever? Maybe that's why?
Whoa! Look at that.
I like the cut of her jib.
Well, you like the cut of her boobs, and that's what you like the cut of, and you know it. You know that's what it is. Next.
Whoa! Look at that.
Escorts for Christ. Have fun in Vegas, Mon.
I will, Mon. Thank you so much. I will try to have a grand old time in Lost Wages. All right. Oh, we're not done with gang stalking. Remember the guy that was yelling yesterday at the person in Walmart? Well, he's back, and now he's yelling at people in the Dollar Tree. Now, yesterday you guys said you thought he was from Chicago. Not Chicago. I've confirmed it's New York because this is a Dollar Tree in Linden, New Jersey.
Now I'm just gonna walk with my camera, see how many people want to try to troll me. Get your boy right here. Or that guy with the yellow t-shirt. There you go. Citizens on patrol is a federal crime.
So this guy just walks around and he citizens on patrol is a federal crime. That's his thing. It's funny because all of these gang stalkers have like their own little thing. You know, this guy, like their own little catchphrase. This guy is citizens on patrol, you know? Remember Police Academy?
On the street, there's a new kind of heat that's walking the beat. Cause the neighborhood folks won't take no more. They got bars on the windows and locks on the doors. Citizens on patrol.
Huh?
Gang stalking is punishable by 10 years to life.
Uh-huh. So you think that these people, these shadow government people are you think these shadow government people are going to follow laws? Wouldn't the government be controlling them? Because that's what they want to follow someone who has to shop at a fucking Dollar Tree.
I'm just gonna walk around now. Spot these trolls.
Uh-huh.
They usually stand around not doing nothing. See how much times I run into that guy with that yellow shirt?
Because you're in the
Not
same
one
store.
time he asked me why I'm filming him.
Because you're in the same
He knows
store
why.
and he was want to interact with a fucking lunatic.
Organized stalking is punishable by 10 years to life.
You're the one stalking people. You're the one filming people. You're the one being a fucking crazy person. Bring asylums back.
Google it. Oops, excuse me. Sorry.
Damn, that store's a mess. It's a fucking Dollar Tree. Of course it's a mess.
Yeah, it's an everyday thing, man. It's pitiful. You notice how many times I run into that guy with the yellow?
Because you're in a Dollar Tree, they're pretty small. And the guy's gonna be in the same store as you, you fucking lunatic.
Yellow t-shirt. Not one time does he ask me, why am I filming him?
Nobody's asking you why you're filming them. Because you're crazy. And nobody wants to interact with the crazy guy at the Dollar Tree.
Excuse me, sorry.
I feel like it's in the way or something.
Speedy smoking True Royce. I got 50 years for being in the same aisle as someone else. Fuck, man. I'm so sorry.
Let me look for my noodles.
Let me look for my noodles. This guy just eats fucking ramen and sits by his old fucking tube TV and just watches old videotapes because any cables going into his house are them tracking him. It's a terrible first-person shooter.
A lot of times you go in these stores. A lot of times you go in these little stores and the clerks are down with the stalking too.
Oh, so you're telling me that Dollar Tree employees that are probably only doing this to support their meth habit are also in on a big government conspiracy to follow Tyrone?
Excuse me. Where's the ramen noodles?
Ramen noodles. Fucking ramen noodles. Everybody loves ramen noodles. No, I like the noodles, but I hate the chicken broth. My brother's a cop. My mom's dead.
They'll be, you see the frozen thing? You'll be on this aisle. They'll be like on the, you see the face right here? With the cans?
Right.
It'll be on this aisle.
He calls her the N-word and runs away.
Like on that side of it. You'll
Thank
see
you.
it once you turn the car.
Thank you.
Mommy, move. Where's the shirt in it?
Damn, girl. Use a 9.
Oh, okay. Two of these.
So you're telling me that you're so important to her, these gang stalkers, that they're having people follow somebody who exclusively eats ramen noodles? Ray Romano noodles?
See? Look at your boy with the
They're gang stalking me. No, the guy in the yellow shirt keeps following me around.
yellow shirt again.
Leave me alone. My wife's a bitch, but I stay with her. Sitcoms were really easy back then.
Nope, that's how they do, man.
That's how they do, man. That's how they do. You thought you were going to get, but he got.
Yep, there he is again. See him? See how many times I keep running into this guy with this yellow shirt on?
Dude, you're in the same fucking store. You're following him at this point. You need some Dollar Tree spices. You keep walking back to the same places. This is on you at this point. Fucking Christ, man. These gang stalkers are something else. They really are. They really are. What's this? What's this? We got a little bit of time left. What's this?
Residential. Got it? Hey, fuck you, both of you. 25.
Keep recording.
Residential. Fuck you both.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
You need
You're
to
in a
chill
goddamn
out.
residential neighborhood. 25. Up the hill. See that? 25. Don't you understand?
Chill out, okay?
Chill out yourself, assholes. Yeah. Figure it out. 25. I hope you get a goddamn fucking citation for $1 million, you both pieces of shit.
You live an unhappy life.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck both of you.
I need that drop. First off, I need that laughing drop. That is just fucking. This is art, folks. This is fucking art. This is fucking art.
Yeah, get a speeding ticket, fuckheads.
Just go. She lives an unhappy
Fuck
life.
off, both of you. Fuck you. Got it?
Go.
Hey, babes. Fuck you. Got it? Fuck you.
Touch her.
Fuck you.
You do not
Fuck
touch
you.
her.
I'm on the outside, babes. Fuck
not.
you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
You're cool. I'm out. Oh fuck! I think I love her. I think I love her. Let's see. Let me try something here.
I'm residential. Got it? Hey, fuck you, both of you. 25. 25. Residential. Fuck you both.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
You need
You're
to
in a
chill
goddamn
out.
residential neighborhood. 25. Up the hill. See that? 25. Don't you understand?
Chill out.
What?
Chill out yourself, assholes.
What?
Yeah. Figure it out. Figure
What?
it out. 25. I hope you get a goddamn fucking citation for $1 million, you both pieces of shit.
You live an unhappy life.
Ah, fuck off. Fuck both of you.
One more time. Oh yeah, last one.
Yeah, get a speeding ticket, fuckheads.
Oh fuck.
Go. She lives an unhappy
Fuck
life.
off, both of you. Fuck you. Got it?
Go.
Hey, babes. Fuck you. Got it? Fuck you.
This is how the lead singer of the Zombies would sound like if she was alive today. But tragically, she died. And I didn't even know she was sick. And I didn't even know she was sick.
Both of you.
With their tanks and their guns and their bombs in your head, they are fighting. Zombie. 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 Zombie.
You. You. You.
It sounds like Tarzan. Oh, fuck. Fucking. You just brought me on to make fun of me.
You. Yeah, get a speeding ticket. To you.
I know. Look, I'm sorry. I know it's annoying. And I recognize, don't think that I don't recognize I am beating a dead horse. But oh my God, I could do this for like 3 hours and I would be happy. I would be perfectly happy. Please, no more. People are starting to get annoyed. People are starting to get annoyed. I mean, I might think this might be new donation sound. I'm not against it. You know what? You're right. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. Why didn't I think of that? I could go slower. I could go slow. You think I can't go slower? I could go slower. Ragdoll living in a movie. Hot tramp, daddy's little cutie. Sorry. I'm just fucking being a fucking hair metal band. Fucking yeah, I'll open the chest today since I'm not gonna be here Friday, so don't worry about it. I got it. Fuck. Hey, Evil Eric has joined Dilly's chat. I'll open the chest now. Yes, there you go. Bag of the buzz is getting your chest opened up. All right, there you go. Can I I'm gonna clip this or after the show. I might have a new dono sound. People are you're gonna hate hearing this every time there's a donation. You think you're gonna like that? Do you think people are gonna like that every time I get a donation? You're gonna be okay. Hearing what? Oh, this. Donations go down by 50% immediately. Oh, fuck. Okay, good. Look, guys. I think we had fun today. I think we had a blast. I do understand when a bit is dead. I do understand. I trust me, I get it. I get when a bit is dead. I know. I'm aware. It was fun for a while. It got annoying, but now it's fun again. Oh, fuck. Whew. I think that's about it, guys. I think it's time we wrap it up. I think it's time we wrap it up. Last day wave of the week, folks. I just opened up the chest there for the back of the bus people. Thank you everybody that donated on the back of the bus. Thank you everybody that donated on the front of the bus. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in and watches the show. We'll be back in 4 hours for Revenge of the Sis. I hope you guys will be there. Lord knows I will be. Lord knows I will be.
And I know she'll be the death of me. At least we'll both be.
Little pamplemousse.
Always get the best
little
of
pamplemousse for my friends.
This I know.
Thank you, everybody. I really do appreciate it. You guys are the fucking bee's knees. I'll be back in 4 hours. I hope all of you have a fantastic, amazing, wonderful, and effective daywave.
Fuck up to you.
Bye. Bye.
Fuck you! Got it? Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! I'm on the outside, babes! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Okay, they are doing 40 miles an hour! I'm crossing the street with my goddamn dog! These little pieces of shit! Okay, yeah, just go. Just go. Fuck you!
I can't feel my face when I'm with you, but I like it, I can't feel my face when I'm with. Who wants some cake?